channel is sponsored by Great Bay Outfitters. Great Bay Outfitters is a waterfront kayak shop located near Great Bay. They are New Jersey's #1 volume dealer of Old Town kayaks. Great Bay Outfitters specializes in fishing kayaks and offers demos, rentals, repair, rigging, and a full assortment of PFDs, dry suits, motors, paddles, and accessories from many major brands.
Alright, so today is Labor Day. So a lot of boats, jet skis on the water. Kind of the only thing I could really do without getting crushed by wakes is this little bridge fishing. So I have some fiddler crabs, and I actually packed some artificial crabs to try. So we'll see how it works. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Got him that time. That's a sheep, I think. Son. Woo-wee. Fighting the wakes and the fish, man. Gotta love it. Labor Day in New Jersey. Most people stay at home because they know how dreadful it is out on the water. Yeah, we got sheep. But man, life is way too short to... Oh, son, he was not ready. I was gonna say, life is too short to be sitting on the couch. Days like this, man, in January and February, when it's negative 20 degrees out and miserable and cold, and the only thing you can really do is perch fish. I daydream of these, man. All right, let this beautiful sheepshead go. And I'm gonna miss them when they leave. Man, this piling has been less than forgiving. This is my 4th crab on this piling. I feel like I'm at the blackjack table in Atlantic City, and I keep getting 20s and the dealer keeps pulling like 5, 6, 7 card 21s. Just gotta keep gambling, I guess. Keep dropping them. That's wild. I can't believe the last one. I'm really kind of surprised I missed. It felt like he had it pretty good. There we go. Did I get him that time? Did I get him that time? I think I did. Hold it. You never know with these fish, man. That first fish kicked off right about this point. Sees the kayak, he's gonna go berserk. Yep, there it is. Got him. All right. Had to work for that one. Let me just pull myself a little bit away from the wind. A little heavier, but not much larger, I would say. Kind of similar in size. Beautiful fish, though. Alright, gonna try that again. I'm curious if there's multiple fish on that same spot, because I missed easily four baits in a row, but not all 4 were at the same depth, which tells me it could have been a different fish or multiple fish that I was missing. So I'm going to try and go back to the well. Sometimes you can find them schooled up. Sometimes they're just, you know, a few here, a few there. But I figure I'm already right here, I might as well give it another drop. If we don't get one on this drop, then it tells me maybe there might not be any back on that same spot, or they're just not hungry. Oh yeah, there's a hit. Come on. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, that's a big one. Maybe not. Felt bigger. Maybe about the same. I don't know, this one might be a little bit bigger. That, or it's a much harder fighting fish, which happens, man. Sometimes it'll shock you the size of the fish that's giving you that fight. Yeah, he's slightly larger. Not by much, but oh yeah, he's got some weight to him. Lifting him up, I can. What's funny is, similar, maybe a little bit longer, but not by much. But man, this guy's got some weight to him. Let me just use the pliers to get it out. That way I don't do as much damage, or least amount of damage. It's hooked in the top of the roof of the mouth. See that? There we go. Got it out. Alright, let's let this beautiful fish go. There we go. There we go. Let's go. What did we hook? What did we hook? Son, it's got some weight to it. Son. Did we get a tog or a sheep? Hey, I'm thinking sheep. Oh, I pulled him. Oh. I'm gonna try that piling again. That last tog inhaled that crab. Oh, there's a hit. There we go. What do we got? Hog or sheep? Which one do we got? I think sheep, honestly. If it's a tog, it's gonna be a pretty good size one. Yeah, it's gotta be a sheep. Yeah, it's a sheep. All right. All right. So weird netting with my right hand, but with today's conditions, that's what we got to do. Beauty, man. The future right there. Whoa, son. There we go. Typical sheepshead. Digging down. Yep. Oh, son. Nice little splash to the face. Alright. Man, he was barely hooked. That hook popped right out as soon as we netted him. That's crazy. Beauty. Oh, son. Son. Sheesh. This one's a fighter, man. Crazy, man. That little guy had so much fight in him. Yeah, if I could pick him up with one hand, he ain't that big. Shoot. We're down to about 5 crabs, so I gotta make these crabs work. Donated a handful to charity on this piling already today, and I did not pack any frozen crabs with me because I wanted to try this artificial crab lure I have if I have time. Elias V was using it this summer and doing really well down in the Carolinas for Sheepshead, so I would like to try it up in New Jersey, see if we could oh man, just lost him. Hold him. Replicate that. Oh, there we go. I'm messing with my hood. I missed him. Blame the sun on that one. You ever come out here and like you feel the sun burning your neck? Blame the sun on that last one. But that doesn't. I don't think my hood's gonna stay on. The wind keeps blowing it all. I need to start investing in shirts that have like a string to tighten. I don't know if anybody else has that issue out using hooded shirts, but the ones without the like bands around them or whatever you want to call them, string, the elastic stuff that tightens up. Alright, we're gonna get this one this time. Just gotta be ready for that hit. There it is. Come on. There we go. Got him that time. Although, man, I pulled more fish in this outing than I pulled in probably the whole summer. You can believe that. And what's crazy is the #1 culprit, I feel like, of pulling these fish is if I use jigs that over time, like if I use the same jig over and over again, like trip after trip, without sharpening them, they do lose that edge and they do become a little bit harder to keep fish pinned. Actually, there's a sheep. So what I went, normally in the wintertime, I will take all my used jigs that, and look where that one was hooked. If the hook stays in, it wasn't even in his like actual mouth. I'm gonna pull over to the side here where I'm not gonna get blown away. But wintertime, when I got the winter blues and I'm thinking about these fish, I will sharpen my jigs that I use. Yeah, look where he got hooked. He almost got away with the bait. Cool little sheep. Oh yeah, son. That's awesome. That one just, I thought I got caught on the ledge, but it was sitting in this fish's mouth. Oh, and he pulled it, or I pulled him. Yikes. Wow, that guy found it. Tog maybe? Doesn't, sure felt like a tog initially, but now I don't think so. Now I'm thinking sheep. Yeah, it's probably a sheep. Usually on those runs is when I lose them. Yeah, it's a sheep. Son. Let's get you in the kayak. Whoa, he's got some weight to him. It's crazy, man. That size fish, not very lengthy, but man, he's got some girth. Crazy, man. That size fish should not be fighting like that. Like I said, man, you can see he's been eating good. Wow, that one, oh, he's got me. That one just hit it as it fell. I'm like, usually my jig drops at a certain speed. That would explain it. Usually the jig drops at like a real slow pace because it's a 1/4 ounce. And I just saw my line just kind of flying off the reel. Alright, so I've been meaning to test this. This is the Savage Gear 3D crab. Elias B Fishing is who I've watched use them and have success with Sheepshead. I'm gonna try it on this piling that as I get. Tell you what, man, if we don't catch them on the artificial, it's not for a lack of trying, because I'm probably 25-30 minutes into just fishing the artificial, and I've had a couple small short strikes, and that's about it. I wouldn't say I had a substantial hit on it yet. Just kind of like fish trying to figure out what it is type hit, which I think might have been a small tog, honestly, because it didn't feel like anything big or substantial. But I am trying to fish it how I would fish a jig. Oh, there's a hit. Oh, son. Oh, son. What did we hook on the artificial? Dude, what did we just hook? Could it be our first sheepshead on this artificial? Or is it a tog? Tog. Ah, tog. Alright. I knew they would hit that. Ugh. These fish, I've caught a ton of tog on artificial crabs before. That's actually a nice tog too. Alright, so that's a good sign. That's actually a keeper size tog too on an artificial. That makes me happy, because if you can make this viable, now granted, one fish in 30 minutes isn't something I would consider like setting the world on fire, but that last one I fished it a little differently. Before I was just letting it fall like slowly. This time I let it fall and would pause and hold it in the water column for a minute and then drop it a little bit further. Alright, probably drop number 25, 30 with the artificial crab. As of right now, one tog is all we've gotten on it. Oh, little bridge spider landed on me. Those bridge spiders are no joke, man. I don't know if you've ever seen them and things. Ooh, there's a hit. There's a fish. What did we get? Tog, maybe? I don't know. What did we hook on the artificial? Thinking tog. Could be a sheep, you never know. Oh. Oh yeah, first sheepshead on it. That's pretty cool. Alright. So, it wasn't a total bust. I wouldn't say it's the most productive sheepshead fishing, but the fact that this guy hit an artificial crab is pretty cool. Alright, well, that made my day, because I knew for a fact that they work down south. That's cool, man.